Hello, my name is Breckan and today I'll be talking to you about my time at university, in particular my time in this unit enhancing a business mind and also my plans for after university has finished. I'm currently studying a Bachelor of Commerce majoring in marketing and finance. I chose to combine these two majors because of my interest in numbers as well as the science behind how marketing actually works. The purpose of this presentation will be to look back at my time at university and how I made use of the resources that were made available to me, and also to look at my plans for life after university and what I need to do to achieve my goals. During my time in this unit, I completed an employability self-reflection tool to gauge how I rate myself in a number of important employability metrics. There were a number of key differences between my results between weeks 1 and 12, which I think can be attributed to what I learned across the semester and the different activities which we did in this unit. As can be seen in this chart, I experienced an increase in my basic literacy, my occupational literacy, and also my ethical, social, and cultural literacy. I think that the increase in my basic literacy can be attributed to the communication skills which I improved during my time in this semester in this unit. I think that by working frequently in groups and having to adjust the way I communicate with different people, saw me being able to increase these skills and how I rated myself in that area. I think the increase in occupational literacy can be attributed to how I became more aware of how my career progression could go, and also being more aware of accepting the idea of my ideal career not working out and having to accept a plan B career. And then for my ethical, social, and cultural literacy, I think that this improvement was a result of what the content that I learned in this unit was about, and how I'm now more aware of the context of what I'm saying and how it can be interpreted by different people. I can comfortably say that I enjoyed my time in this unit enhancing a business mind. As a student who often dreaded having to make the drive in university, especially on a Monday, I never really found myself dreading this class and often looked forward to it after a long weekend sometimes. I think I never really made any lifelong friends in this class, I would say, but I was definitely happy with the classroom atmosphere and always felt comfortable when I was sharing my ideas with the classroom, which I think was a result of the atmosphere that we built as students as well as from the teacher, Doug. I think that some of the most important things I learned about in this unit were about ethics and how they could have the potential to affect my career in the workplace, and also about unconscious bias, how mine would work, and how also I could be affected by other people's unconscious bias. I also think that my reflective skills definitely increased in this unit as I was challenged to do reflections after some of the group activities that we completed, and I think that has improved how I look at what I've learned and really cement my learning in different classes. I don't think that the assessments that we do in this unit really gauged how we performed in the unit, but I understand that we have to be assessed on something, but I wouldn't necessarily say that it was my favorite part about the unit, obviously. But overall, I definitely enjoyed this unit and the learning I had and how it made me question my career and what I'm going to do after university, which I think is clearly shown in the Lego structures I made in weeks 1 and 12, where I'm now really unsure what I want to do, and I need to take time to look and decide how I want to move on after life in university. I think my university experience, as well as other students that started at the same time as me, is very unique in the fact that we were the first students who were able to experience life at uni pre and post-COVID. I remember starting off at Curtin and sitting my commerce exams with hundreds of other students in the Curtin Stadium, and now 3 years later I'm sitting my exams in my room being watched by my computer. In terms of my degree and major, I'm happy with the choice that I make, and I think I'd do the same again. I'm still really fascinated by the science behind marketing and how it works and how people can be persuaded to buy things, and also I'm still interested in learning more about numbers and utilizing my existing skills to set myself up for financial security later in life. In terms of what else I could have done at university, I definitely could have made more use of the community groups and also sporting opportunities at university. I think that I didn't really get into this aspect of uni life because I already had set social, sporting, and working routines, which would have been difficult to break out of, but I could have made more use of my uni time if I were to have gone down that route. My time management skills at university, I've always struggled with time management because I've been working almost full-time hours while studying, and I've always struggled getting ahead with work because I've often procrastinated doing my study and just leave it to the last minute. So often around the back end of the semester, I'm really stressed with time management, which is a result of myself not being proactive and getting ahead of it. But overall, I definitely enjoyed my time at university, and especially post coming back from COVID isolations, because I felt I got more into the uni lifestyle and put myself out there more and made more friends, which I'm happy about and regret not doing when I initially started. And then in terms of further study, I'm not sure if I want to study further after I finish my degree, but honours is an option for me for marketing, which I'm really interested in doing. But I definitely think I'm going to take time off after I finish to travel and gain more life experience. In this unit, I completed a career odyssey plan, which highlighted 3 different career options I could go down after completing my time at university. In the first, I looked at going down a marketing route. In the second, I looked at utilizing my existing connections I have in the soccer industry to start a career. And also the third career path was if money wasn't an option, and I looked at how I would like to travel the world in different ways. After graduation, if I'm to go down the marketing path, I think the most important step to take will be to look for internships. And then to do this, I would need to apply for roles across Australia, as Perth isn't a great marketing hub, and I might need to be pushed elsewhere to get better opportunities. Furthermore, I think after gaining the experience I'll need by interning, I'll need to apply for roles at firms across Australia or potentially overseas, and try to secure myself a role at a firm where I can work my way up and gain the experience that I need to take my career further after I've gained enough experience, and then eventually I want to start my own marketing firm. To do so, I'll need to grow my connections and networks while I'm working, and then utilize the existing connections I've made at my time at university, as well as other networking events where I've met other people who are studying marketing, to be able to set myself up for success in this industry. Some of the things that I think are important to not forget about my time at Curtin University would be the friends that I made and how much fun I had while I was studying, as well as how much fulfillment that learning gave me, and how happy I feel when I'm learning new things and making myself a better person by challenging my existing ideas. The advice that I would give to my future self would be to not be too hard on yourself and don't be afraid to fail. Although you could say that this advice is pretty standard, I'll agree with you there. I think it's important, and sometimes I can get too harsh on myself, and I think it's important to remember that even if something that doesn't go right, it's important to just keep on learning, keep trying to make myself a better person, because at the end of the day, money isn't the most important thing, and as long as I'm happy, that's all that matters to me. To sum up the key points that I've made in this career passport reflective video, I found improvement in 3 key areas in my employability self-reflection, which was a result of what I learned in this unit and how we went about learning the content. I enjoyed this unit and its structure, and also I enjoyed the atmosphere which is created in this classroom in this unit, because I found it so different to the other ones which I've experienced at my time at university. I definitely didn't take advantage of all the opportunities offered to me, which I regret. I recognise that COVID affected me as a student and may have hampered my university experience. My main career plan that I've outlined from the working I did in this unit is to work at a marketing firm and eventually start my own marketing firm. And finally, my message to myself in 5 years is to always stay positive, and at the end of the day, the most important thing is to make sure that you're happy. Thanks for listening to my video, and have a great day.